Alright, everybody, I got another paranormal video tonight. And this happened to me, 2019. So it was not long after 4th of July weekend. I go out with my friend. She wanted me to go out, do some stuff with her. So I go out, and I come home. After we're done, I come back home, turn on YouTube, and I'm laying on my bed, just listening to Brian Head Welch of Korn talk about when he was saved and when he, found Jesus, and he talked about all the stuff that he had went through and what led him there, and then back to Korn, all that good stuff. And I'm laying here just kind of listening, staring at my wall, and I was awake. I was pretty tired, but I wasn't asleep. And I hear all of a sudden out of nowhere what sounded like somebody loaded up my Mossberg 12 gauge shotgun and pulled the trigger on it right here in my room. It scared the absolute shit out of me, man. I jumped up off the bed and was looking around, even looked at my wall behind me here to see if I had, a big old hole in it where the buckshot mine went through the wall. And I walked all over the house. My parents were out. There was nobody here. And then I thought, well, maybe the compressor on the air conditioning may have blown, because that's pretty freaking loud when that happens. So I go outside, the air is running, and everything with the AC unit outside is fine. And I was like, what was that? And then after that had happened, I could sit in here and it just felt really heavy in here. Like the air just felt really heavy, like there was this presence here. And nothing happened after that. But it sounded just like a shotgun blast, man. It scared me so bad. And then I told my dad about it when they got home, and my mom, and they're like, well, it could have been anything. There's no telling what that was. And so then another one happened yesterday. Me and my parents sat down at the table in there in the kitchen, and we're eating, and we hear something. And we all three got really quiet and was looking at each other. And my dad, he was like, what was that? Did y'all hear that? And we were like, yeah, we both heard it, And it sounded like a little kid laughing, like it was having fun running through the house. And my dogs, my chihuahuas we have, were at full alert in the kitchen floor, standing, staring at our hallway with their ears up, growling. And Mojo, one of our male ones, he barked a little bit, and then Wishbone barked right with him. And then they shifted their attention over to the curio cabinet in the corner of the living room and growling at it. And so I'm thinking maybe that's the little girl that was here with the family where their dad lost his mind and killed them all. And I'm thinking that shotgun blast that I heard may have been, you know, the sound that happened when he committed that crime. That's what I think about it. But man, it's just really freaky. Like the paranormal world doesn't really scare me too much, you know? But that did. And then there was another one that happened here. We had a couple friends living with us at this time. This was in 2012. And mom was gone to work, where I work now. My dad was going to work at the old cotton mill that me and him worked at over from my house here. And my friend that lived with us, his wife heard three distinct knocks on the wall. And I also heard these knocks. So I got up out of bed. This was at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Got up out of bed, went to the front door, looked outside. There ain't nobody there. And they didn't have time to leave the porch or get down the steps. And as I'm turning around to come back in my room, she comes out of the other room down the hall here and says, "Did you hear the knocks?" And I was like, "Yeah, I heard the knocks." I don't know what that was. And, sometimes I have read and researched that I have done that three distinct knocks is a sign of demonic infestation. It's 1, 2, 3, very solid knocks. And that is supposedly mocking the Holy Trinity. That's what they say. And then the witching hour is 3 a.m., which is the hour that spirits are most active. And then 3 o'clock p.m. is the time that is traditionally accepted as the time of Christ's death. I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's kind of weird, really creepy. Especially that shotgun, man. I've heard a lot of like weird noises in a house, but never nothing like that. And I'm telling you right now, I have no shame in saying this. If I'd had to go to the bathroom when that happened, it would have happened right here on my bed. I would have shat everywhere, man. But I wanted to share that with you guys. Maybe I might enjoy that story. It's not as interesting as some of the other stuff that I've put up in this nature, but still cool. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And thanks for everybody that's watched. And if you have any experiences out there, let me know about them in the comments, man. And y'all take care.